Hello, welcome back to JM Football, and this is another draft brought to you by SeatGeek. Hey, Shelfy. Hey, Justin Penik.
Hi.
Whoa, you wrote on him. Hey, Dalton Philly with the haircut.
Didn't draw on him.
I think you look good.
I got a haircut too.
Take the hat off. Show the flow.
Show
the flow.
Oh,
Show
no,
the flow.
I haven't combed it.
Oh, no. When you took off your hat last time, people loved it. They thought you were bald, dude.
Yeah, people. Yeah. Let's go.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
good
Lucas
stuff, though.
is under center. Hi, Lucas. Tell us what we're doing today.
We are doing the AFC all-time receiving touchdowns draft. I'm not going to go through the rules. It's the
We know
same
the
rules
rules.
as always.
And if you don't, go to another video and then come back and then go to another video and then like and subscribe and do all of that.
If you don't understand the rules, just comment angrily about how bad we did.
Shelfy, you have the first pick.
AFC receiving touchdowns.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So no Jerry Rice this time.
Shelfy writes down the teams, and I like for the Chargers, he just put a bolt.
Oh, that's sick.
He didn't even put the
That's pretty
abbreviation.
cool.
It's true, I did do that.
You get one more touchdown for that.
Okay, I guess I'll take the first pick.
You take the first
I
pick.
don't think I have the right answer, though, but I feel like I have a good answer. I'm
There's
good.
not a dominant person. I would think in my head I don't have.
I'll be shocked if this person's not in the top three, though. I'll take Marvin Harrison with the
Good
Colts.
pick.
That's the 1-1 right
Yeah.
there. He has the most touchdowns for one single
133?
128.
That's the you've
138?
been head on
120.
with stuff before. That's pretty far off for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you suck, dude.
Yeah.
5 touchdowns off.
Idiot loser bum.
It's markers.
What an idiot.
It's markers dead.
Yeah, that was the best possible
Yes.
answer. Good job,
You guys remember
Shelf.
when Frank Gore played for the Eagles?
Don't do this again. Please.
He was on the team for like 12
20
minutes.
I was going to say 20 minutes. He signed with the Eagles and didn't.
Shelf, you remember Matt Forte?
That's rude, because I wasn't even directing it at you this time.
Did he sign with the Eagles?
Who? Matt Forte?
No,
that's how I lost one of my drafts.
Oh,
you know
is
what? I
it?
can't stand you either.
Is that right, Lucas?
You got me there worse than you probably ever had. Doing your little dance, your little dancey dance.
Good teamwork.
I'm a great dancer. You fucking know.
I hope there's
Justin?
3 stub toes between the two of you by the end of the day.
I was at a wedding on Friday. I tore that shit off.
He's not talking about his feet. He's talking about the dance floor.
Toes are already stubbed. But he was having a great time.
chest. Back it up, drop it down, let me see your chest. Wobble. I would like to take Antonio Gates of the Chargers, please.
Antonio Gates of the Chargers is the second best
Yeah.
possible answer.
nice.
Good work. He had 116 touchdowns. Those are the 2 players that had over 100 touchdowns.
He wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. What are we doing?
Good job getting the top 2 picks. Those were the first 2 names I thought of.
Needed it. Way to play defense.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this with the first answer, but after consideration and thinking about it, I'll go AB with the Steelers as my first choice.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
That is surprising. All right, Antonio Brown with the Steelers is the second best AFC North receiver. He had 74 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't love it.
All right, I think, Dalton, I think you're forgetting somebody.
Still my pick.
Oh, sorry.
That's why I said it before you told me.
But I'm going to take a Steeler the next time.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna write him down.
Yeah, forgot about him. All right.
Fair.
I'm doing it. I'm going Gronk.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good answer.
Rob Gronkowski, I'm assuming of the New England Patriots, is the number 4 AFC East receiver.
Oh, that's who I really wanted.
79 touchdowns.
Right.
Good answer, though. When you wrote down Hines, that's who I wanted.
Heinz Ward?
Yeah, I was like, oh my
I forgot about it.
Heinz Ketchup?
Gronk.
There's an old guy in the West that I can't remember his name.
You got to take him first.
Yeah, but I'm going to take Heinz Ward from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Heinz Ward of the Pittsburgh Steelers is the number 1 AFC North receiver. He is the 4th best still on the board with 85 touchdowns.
Not much. That's fine.
I'll take that.
I think this is going to be a very interesting draft.
This is going to be
Let me tell you, Lucas.
very interesting draft. The NFC is way more loaded than the AFC for receiving, I think.
What I'll
off the top of
say
my head.
is don't go crazy. It's a very bunched together
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah. I completely
Okay.
agree.
I'll take Andre Johnson with the Texans.
Let's take a look. Andre
65.
Johnson. Wow, really good. 64. He is the number 5 South receiver.
All right.
Still within the top 6, but yeah, he's another one of those guys. He was very Julio Jonesy
Yeah.
in terms of great production outside of scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. That was not a bad pick.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick at all.
Hello, Sydney.
What's your favorite scary movie?
That sounded more like Scary Movie screen.
That's what I'm going for.
Oh, not like the regular screen.
Hello, Shelfy. Make your selection or
My bad.
feel the consequences.
Genuinely feeling
you're
them
good.
already.
I'm just kidding.
I will take.
Kidding.
All the shorties in
Here,
the
this is a
club.
bad pick. I'll take Travis Kelce with the Chiefs.
It's not a bad pick.
Travis Kelce of the Chiefs had 77 touchdowns.
Wow.
That is the 4th best in the West.
I think, Lucas,
Love when you
It's a good start.
I think I want to take Andre Reed of the Buffalo Bills.
That's the bill I couldn't think of.
I don't know his touchdown production.
Yeah, I don't know his touchdown
it's
production.
I'm very happy to hear this.
It's got to be the number 1 bill, though, right?
Oh, he good. Andre Reed of the Buffalo Bills is the number 2 AFC East receiver. He's the number 3 still on the board
Nice.
with 86 touchdowns.
Bang, bang, bang. Michael Scott. Can you remind me of the rules, Lucas, if I give you a name that doesn't exist?
That we've never run into that. You've always named names that exist.
I'll ask.
I'm getting...
Do you have a last name you're thinking of and you're just not sure if it's right?
I have a last name that I'm thinking of, but I don't know if I'm remembering the first name correctly.
This is awesome. I love that.
I mean, I guess depending on how specific the last name is, if you give me a last name and a team, assuming it isn't just like Johnson or something that could be a bunch of people, I'll probably give it to you.
I got the green light on the alphabet game once for saying Joe as the name of a coach.
Like if you just gave me Reed Buffalo, I would have given you Andre Reed.
I gotta go Hall of Famer, right? I gotta go Hall of Famer. Give me Tim Brown for the Raiders, please.
That's one of the guys I was confused about.
Tim Brown of the Raiders is the best answer still on the board. He's got 99 touchdowns.
He couldn't get that one
Letting
more
him go back there to Dalton was huge.
one
That's
more
not good.
touchdown would have been huge. And I'm playing a little bit of defense here, I think, because you already took Marvin Harrison. I'm afraid if I don't take Reggie Wayne now,
I
Penik
know.
would take him when one
I
of the
know.
next 2 picks. So I have to take Reggie Wayne of the Colts right
That is
now.
something that I was going to take Reggie Wayne on the come around.
So Reggie Wayne, please.
Reggie Wayne of the Colts is the 2nd best AFC South answer. He's the 2nd best answer still on the board overall. Got 82 touchdowns.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Good bounce back round.
now
Good bounce back round.
I need to go in the South desperately because there's names, but they could run out. I always kind of forget this guy, but he's good with the Jags, early 2000s, maybe even 90s. It's a common name, so I can't just
Shelfy
give.
just mouthed
Shelby
it
just
to
literally
you.
mouthed it. And
I didn't see it.
That's awesome. Don't do it again.
Now I can give you the last name Smith and Jaguars,
Yeah, it's not gonna
but
count.
that's a commman name.
I pretty much just specified that names
You
like
wanted
Smith.
Torrey Smith.
No. Jimmy Smith?
Let's
Fuck!
go!
Damn it.
Jimmy Smith is the 2nd best South receiver still on the board.
Damn.
He had 67 touchdowns with the Jaguars.
I have 2 guys from one team that I'm pretty sure are separated by probably single digits. But I don't think either guy's even high up the list. So I feel double bad about getting it wrong.
I look forward to it.
No.
I'm sure you do.
Wow.
I'm sure you do.
Hey.
No, he's missing floor ball.
Don't.
And he's been chirping me nonstop.
I'm going on
I'm
my
shocked.
honeymoon.
He's
No
going
one
on his honeymoon.
cares.
I mean, to be fair, floorball versus honeymoon.
No.
Comment below what you would choose.
I will say floorball is consistently like a top 3 weekend of the year for me. I don't know, 2 weeks in Italy would probably be number 1.
So much pasta.
I'm going to eat a lot of pasta.
Dude, I don't know. Did Rod Smith do really good with the Broncos?
That's so funny. That name just popped in my head, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it would have been so funny if he took Rod Smith of the Jaguars because that was not a thing. Oh.
So Rod Smith is the number 1 Bronco. He's the 7th best in the West. He's got 68 touchdowns.
Again, 68.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Told you it's bunched up. Like 7th is 68. Kelsey was 4th with 77. Not a huge.
Yeah.
Score update, right?
Score update,
Score
please.
Right now, there is not a huge deficit. The entire spread is 20 touchdowns overall. In 3rd place with 334 touchdowns, we've got Dalton Feely. 2nd place with 337, only 3 ahead of him, we've got Shelfy. Then in 1st place, 17 ahead of him with 354, Justin Penik.
Okay. All right.
Anybody's
All
ball
right.
game.
All right.
It is anyone's ball game.
The Shelfie is done in the South and the West.
Yes, I am.
Today's trivia is sponsored by SeatGeek. The MLB season is underway. The NBA and the NHL playoffs, they're coming down to the wire. And with SeatGeek, the MLB's official ticket marketplace, your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled in your account after purchase. No more waiting for some random dude to put your tickets in your account. You get them automatically like that. Snap of the finger. And with our partners at SeatGeek, you can now get 10% off any tickets with code JMFootball 2025. The NFL schedule is officially out now, so now you know what games you got to be at. Make sure you use code JMFootball 2025 to get 10% off any tickets. And SeatGeek, with over 28 million downloads, they're the number one rated ticketing app in the world, so don't miss a thing. Download the SeatGeek app now. Use code JamFootball2025 for 10% off. That's 10% off any tickets with promo code JamFootball2025. Now back to the video.
I will take Chad Johnson with the Bengals.
Okay.
Ocho Cinco!
Okay.
Chad Johnson of the Bengals. He's the number one Bengal, the number
Nice.
2 remaining North receiver, so 4th overall in the North. 66 touchdowns.
All right, cool. I got the number. I got my Bengal right. That's all I care about.
Ooh, who did you take in the South, Dalton? You took Reggie Wayne?
I did.
I think I need to get the South out of the way because I don't know names.
Okay.
Titans, the legendary Titans receiver, you know? The Jags, we just got him, kind of. DeAndre Hopkins of the Houston Texans, please.
DeAndre Hopkins of the Houston Texans. He's the number 2 Texan behind Andre Johnson. He is the number 7 South receiver.
Fine.
He had 54 touchdowns.
Fine. I just need to
He was 3rd best still on the board in the South.
get some.
Third
divisions
best is
done.
still on the board in the South.
No, top
I'm
2.
saying he was the 3rd best.
remaining.
I was about to say,
in the
what?
South.
Do we have any top 3s left in the divisions?
AFC East.
The AFC East, number 1 and number 3 are still available. In the North, number 3 is available. In the South, number 3 is available. And in the West, number 3 is available.
Whoa. That's too many, guys. We got to fill this up.
So,
I think there's some olds. that
I
we
agree.
won't- That we won't know.
so with the North, Shelfie, when you said you were debating 2 names that you didn't think were super high up, were you debating the Bengals by any chance?
I was.
Because it's so funny. I had in my head, I'm pretty sure A.J. Green, who I will be taking, has 64 touchdowns.
I swear they're right next to each other.
When you said they were 1 apart, I also thought you were thinking Johnson versus Green. They are 1 apart.
Is it 65?
Wow.
AJ Green's got 65 touchdowns.
So it's so funny you said that.
I should have
is-
just waited and took whoever at the end.
Yeah.
The 2nd best remaining North receiver.
I wanted to block Penik.
Number 5 overall in the North.
I mean, I feel like I could have taken AJ Green, and then you could have gotten Hopkins, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
So
Vice versa.
You blocked me, I had to block
Vice
you.
versa.
And then he's going to win. We're missing the number 1 in the East. Is that what you said, Lucas? 1 and
You
3?
are missing number 1 in the East and number 3 in the East.
is number 1 an old?
Come on.
What's your definition of old?
Like
Don't answer
like
these
Joe
questions.
Namath.
Don't answer these questions.
It's not Joe Namath. I'll tell you that much.
I'm like Joe Namath time.
I can't tell you that.
See?
Fuck
Can't
yourself.
tell you
What?
that.
Whoa!
I feel like I'm a student taking a test, and I'm trying to get as much as I can out of the teacher.
Ole, 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 ole. It's good to bet. It's a shame Josh Gordon couldn't stay off the
Yeah.
weed, or he'd be in these
And they
drafts.
don't listen. I know.
That used to be a pastime of mine in school. Like I'm taking the test.
Weed?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, you made it sound, smoking weed so much that you don't do your job correctly feels like what you were referencing.
No. Trying to get as much as I possibly can out of the teacher when I'm taking a test.
I would be
Like,
such a
I can't
dick
answer
of a
that.
teacher.
I can't answer that. Like I can't answer
use
that.
your brain. You learned this. You learned this.
You can do. You know it.
You would be a teacher.
You learned
You would-
this.
Lucas is handing out packets that don't count towards your grade.
I would
But
be.
you got to do them.
I would be handing your test back down, face down.
I appreciated that though.
A lot of red ink.
I was debating in the AFC West elite versus longevity. I'm going elite, and it could bite me in the ass. I'm going Tyreek Hill.
Whoa.
What I will say, Tyreek Hill is not on my list.
Whoa.
Okay, he's just off of my list. In Kansas City, For
50?
6 seasons, he had 56
Which is still very good.
Yeah, that's exactly elite.
I only pulled the top 3 for each team. The number 3 Chiefs receiver had 57. So could have been a lot worse with me having to look it up.
Yeah. Averaging basically 9 touchdowns per season, not including any punt returns or.
Which is really
receiving.
good.
Yeah, very good.
Still really, really good.
Very good.
Let me think of the East here. Like, maybe there's a Jet that's old.
Old.
I can't do a Bill.
Old. 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 Pick.
No.
Randy Moss of the Patriots.
So here's the thing.
1 year peak. 1 year peak.
He has 20. He has like 23 in a year, but
I
then
think it's like 28.
he might have like 30
like
total.
40.
I have no idea. what
So
this is.
Randy Moss spent 4 seasons in
That's
New
more.
England.
Okay, that's more than I thought.
Well, one of them, he only played 4 games
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
really,
1
it's 3 seasons. But 2 of those seasons, he led the league in touchdowns.
Yeah.
He set the record in one of them. He had 50 receiving
All right,
touchdowns.
That's perfect.
Take that.
With the New England
Yeah.
Patriots.
Was he
50
the
and
number 1 for the Patriots?
No,
No, he was not.
Gronk was higher. I'm not gonna say if Gronk was number 1.
Gronk was the number 1 Patriot.
Okay.
Moss was number 3.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. That helps my data.
Yeah.
Is it on me?
It is.
Julian Edelman.
Okay. I don't know if he's 2. He
Dude,
didn't-
I just want
he-
like 40.
He didn't.
I can tell you he is not 2.
I just want 40. 40 keeps me alive.
Well, unfortunately, he's got 36.
Again, you're kind of in there. You're in there like swimwear.
Close. I need a high floor now.
Right now, just to give you another score update, you're 19 off the lead. You're 3 off the lead. You're winning.
It's a 3-point game between you and I. We're gonna have a fun one, and Shelfy could sneak right in too.
My North name.
I
My
just got
North name is not going to be
excluded.
fun.
Well, you took
This name's gonna
the.
be good.
I know who you're taking. That was the name I was debating. You're gonna
I
get
can't think of
57.
anyone else.
That's 57 right there.
Like at all.
Issue with Edelman, they just spread the ball around
I know.
so much. Their
He wasn't a
backs were
scorer.
catching
No, there was a lot of
touchdowns, and then
playoff stuff.
Gronk in the red zone, just
Yeah.
like every time.
Oh, but the other guy split his career, and then the other guy's not around anymore.
Maybe you don't take Patriot. I don't know.
Mark Andrews
Okay.
with the Ravens.
That's a 40. Let's say 48.
Mark Andrews of the Ravens. He is the number 1 Raven, but he is 10th in the North. That's 51 touchdowns.
Y'all, good luck. Enjoy the rest of your draft. I'll be here to watch.
Play spoiler, baby.
Oh.
Take some good names out.
I go last.
You're up 32 right now, so if they botch one, you're right there.
Oh,
I don't love any of my names in the North that I'm thinking of right
fudge, Lucas.
Fudge?
I just thought of a name.
What name?
I can't say it.
Oh,
now. What division?
Can't say it. It's one of the 4.
Thanks.
one of the 4 divisions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good to know.
That's a good start.
That's big.
Yeah.
Hey, Penik.
That's big.
You know,
How about we have original thoughts? You give me your own.
I'm going to take Tony Gonzalez of the Kansas City Chiefs, please.
Curious where he's
That
at.
I
Tony Gonzalez of the Kansas City Chiefs is somebody I've been waiting for you guys.
completely forgot
Take-
about him. Yep.
I have no memory on if Kelsey passed him or not. That's what made me nervous.
He
when I
did
mentioned it.
pass him,
He's the second most.
but by 1 touchdown.
yeah,
by
it's
one.
70 something.
Tony Gonzalez has got 76 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's the 3rd best remaining West receiver.
Nice.
Completely forgot about him.
What teams and divisions you decided to go to early, I think was the biggest key for you in this draft.
Well, the North could be the difference here. Me going Hopkins instead of AJ Green may be the difference in this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 2 names I'm debating in the East are Stephon Diggs of the Bills and Lavernius Coles of the Jets. Now, Lavernius Coles probably played longer. I don't think the touchdown number was great. Diggs was there, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, or 4 years, 20. Was he there in 19?
No.
I don't think he's there in 19. I think he gets there in 2020. So it's 21, 2, 3, 4. No, he wasn't there in 4. He was not there last year, idiot. He was there with because he was on the Texans.
And half a year, kind of.
And that last year was a bad year.
So-
everyone was panicking that he was washed by the end of the season.
Yeah, so Diggs probably has like 35 touchdowns with the Bills. So I'm not. I'll run the risk.
We always forget to take OJ in these drafts, too. So.
Well, it's a receiving draft, so I'm not going to be doing that.
Well, you never
In
know.
fact.
You never know.
Yeah, I think this is it. This is Lavernius Coles, Lucas.
Spell Lavernius.
You'll get an extra touchdown.
He'll give you an extra touchdown if you get it right.
We'll skip that part of the second. Remember,
Laveranues. We all had it. Lavernius Coles of the New York Jets had 37 touchdowns.
right around where I thought Diggs was going to be,
Nice,
so that's
okay.
fine.
Remember, Shelfy gets an extra touchdown at the end of this draft, too.
So for me, it's either Derek Mason of the Titans or it's Allen Robinson of the Jaguars. And I'll go more fun, even though he split time, and I'll take Derek Mason of the Titans.
Okay.
Derek Mason of the Titans had the same number of touchdowns as Lavernius Coles did with the
Wow.
Jets. He had 37.
Consistency.
Unfortunately, those two put together didn't have as much as Tony Gonzalez. So what was a close game
Yeah.
Oh,
is tough now.
wow.
Congrats, Justin.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
If he botches this and you get the number 1 East, you could win, Shelf.
I am not going to get the number 1 East.
Well, then never mind.
Is the number 1 East? Let's think of this together.
No.
Is the number 1 East a player that we know?
I can't say that. I also don't know what you know.
Two very.
I know him.
I'm trying to help Shelfy with.
I think I know older football, maybe a little better.
So it is older.
It is
football.
older football. I hear your voice.
Give me Jamar Chase, please, of the Cincinnati Bengals. give me 35.
You know, and the next time you accuse me of being mean and never giving you any
I didn't even
hints-
say anything.
Okay.
He did that. That was all him.
What do I
yeah,
do?
but I-
It's like an angel singing.
Jamar Chase, in his 4 seasons with the Cincinnati Bengals,
48.
46 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Real good.
Yeah.
I can't win
Is
now.
it better than TJ
You
Hushmanzada?
absolutely
Yes.
can win.
Don't say stuff like that when I have no shot.
Actually, no, you can't.
I can't?
No. I was looking at his number instead of yours. That's
Okay,
my
cool.
bad.
Awesome. I'll take Stephon Diggs with the Buffalo Bills.
I could have thought about it more.
Second,
I was gonna help.
You're welcome, Jeff.
Stephon Diggs of the Buffalo Bills had. It's really a consistent thing.
Is it
between-
37?
It is 37.
What
Wow.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
I mean, I wrote down
Look at
32, but that's
us.
okay.
You know what? I'll give it 38 because you got the bonus
you need a
touchdown.
bonus. Need a bonus touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Heck
before
yeah.
I get into the scores here, some of the best names we left on the board.
This is the segment I don't want to be around for
The
today.
AFC East, the number 1 receiver, Joe Namath's receiver,
Oh,
Don Maynard.
Oh, okay.
Alright, nope,
All right.
nope.
Sure.
The number
There's at least
3
one person
receiver.
that was watching the video.
Yeah,
It's like
screaming it. Me in my head, screaming it. The other one, I yelled at you guys when we did the AFC receiving yards draft.
I wasn't in that draft.
Dan Marino had some good receivers.
Yeah,
They had the same first name. Mark Clayton had 81 touchdowns. Mark Duper, less good, 59. Still better than a
Mark
bunch
Clayton.
of your
Yeah.
receivers.
Mark Clayton.
Hey.
In the North, the number 3 receiver was Gary Collins of the Browns. I think the Steeler you might have been thinking of was John Stallworth.
Yes.
He had 63 touchdowns.
yes.
That's a good one. The rest of those names you said are relevant.
Mark
In-
Clayton is a big
In the
miss.
South, Raymond Berry of the Colts. He
Colts.
was Johnny Unitas'
Yep.
receiver. He had 68. And then in the West, Lance Allworth of the Chargers had 81.
Oh,
Fred
fuck.
Biletnikoff of the Raiders had 76.
Imagine picking a wide receiver before 1980.
Again, it's both the same
I
guys.
just named a bunch of
We-
guys that would have been way better than your
Allworth,
picks.
dude.
I disagree.
Can I just say?
It's a number thing. It's an objective
But
fact.
my wide receivers are better than those guys.
No, yeah, you're right. Stephon Diggs and Julian Edelman, who combined for less than Don Maynard, was the right pick.
How many rings does Don Maynard have?
One.
How many does Julian Edelman have?
Three?
Give me a fucking break. Get out of here.
Don't have something to say.
Get out of here. Eagles guy making rings his personality.
My whole life has changed.
What's up, bud?
Clayton and Allsworth are two names we have to get. And we did it. We did it. Both those guys we did in the AFC receiving touchdown draft, receiving yards draft.
I must not have been in that one, or I would have banged
Oh,
it.
They
yeah.
were gettable. So what I will
Good
say,
great players. Great players.
we all know that Justin Penik came in first place with 580 receiving touchdowns.
And he said
It
nothing.
wound up being incredibly close for second place. It was a 1 touchdown difference between second and third. Dalton got second place
Hold
with
on.
529 touchdowns. If it ended up being the bonus touchdown
really
that gave
funny.
him second place, that would have been really funny.
It would have been really funny.
Third place with 528 touchdowns, we've got Shelfy.
Hey, shake my hand. Great
Hey.
job, Justin Penik.
Great job.
Great job, Justin Penik.
Great job to you at home, too, for watching this video and enjoying the drafts because they're fun.
They're fun. Yell at me in the
The
comments
Whack
for
Pack
getting.
stinks. They stink like menthols and 7-Eleven Slurpee machines.
Good one, nerd. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next
He
time.
botched
Thank
it.
you.
Run!